Hello, class. There have been some questions about one of the recent items inside the workbook. So if we go back to lesson 3, James 1:19 in the textual apparatus, I want to give you some help here. Okay. You see the Greek text here. Let me orient you to the screen. Here's the Greek text, and I have English text over here. And we'll look at several different translations. This is accordance that you're looking at here. Okay, so the question was, let me just pull it over onto the screen. The question was to take these English translations and answer which one of those matched the different variant readings from the text. So as I began to work through this, I realized this is a tough little question, so I want to give you some help here. All right, so what I did, I took the textual apparatus, let's see if I can get it all on the screen here, and I broke it down. I just copied this out of Metzger's book. And here are the 4 variant readings. And what I'm trying to help you do is to learn how to use the apparatus. So the little parallel marks indicate that that particular reading stops, and you go then to the next reading. So let's look at these 4 readings. And what I have, the way I translated these, and you'll need to check your translations here, but the very first reading is always the reading that's in the text. So iste adelphoi mu agapetoi esto de is supported by Aleph, B, C, and some others, and there's some minor variations there. But that's the one that Metzger believes is the best reading of the text. So I translated this as follows: know this, my beloved brothers, and then you have a soft stop, and then let every man, or actually but let every man. Okay. The second variant reading is iste de adelphoi mu agapetoi esto de. So you would translate the second one, but know this, my beloved brothers. Hard stop. See the period? And then he starts the next sentence. Let each man, or but let each man. Okay? The third reading is hoste, with a soft stop, or soft break rather. Hoste adelphoi mu agapetoi esto. Okay? This translation, variant 3, is wherefore, my beloved brothers, comma, let. Okay? And it gives the command. And the fourth variant reading is adelphoi mu agapetoi, with a comma, esto. So the fourth reading is, my beloved brothers, comma, let. All right, now those, check your translations there. If you need to, run this little video back, and you can check that. Now what we do, now that we have our translations, let's bring in the variant readings. So I'm going to pull this off to another screen over here. Let me grab a hold of that. There you go. And then I'm going to pull this up. Now these are my answers to this section. Okay, variant number 1, we translated, know this, my beloved brother, let every man. Okay, now look over in the workbook, and what you want to do is match that up, and I'll just bring this one back over, see if we can get both of them on the screen here. Well, I can't get them both on there. Let's see. Pull this over. I'm doing this without a script or rehearsing, so bear with me. All right, the King James Version says, "Wherefore, my beloved brethren," see this over here, "let every man," okay, which variant reading does that best match up with? Okay, so I look down through here. Let's see if I can mark these off. We'll get a marker here. Okay, so you can see 1, variant 2, variant 3, and variant 4. Okay, hopefully you can read those. Hopefully they're big enough. Okay, make them a little bigger. All right, variant number 1. I chose for variant reading number 1 the New RSV. Okay, mark that with me. Because if you look in the workbook, the NRSV, you must understand this, comma, my beloved, with a soft stop, colon, let everyone be. I matched that up with variant 1. Okay, now variant number 2 in the apparatus, I matched that up with Johnson. Okay, mark him, because that is closest to the reading. But know this, my beloved brothers, hard stop, let each man. Okay, so if you look at Johnson, he has the hard stop after brothers. Okay, variant number 3, I matched up with the King James because of the wherefore. Wherefore, my beloved brothers, comma, let. Okay, so that to me matches best with variant number 3, and I'll pull it back over here. Wherefore, my beloved brothers, comma, let. See that? Verse in number 3. And then the last variant, I matched up with the NIV. Mark it. Because it's just simply my beloved brothers, comma, let. Okay? So that's how I matched them up. And I realized after we got into this that this it's a tough little exercise. But what I want you to see is this is how the committees choose their variants. A translation committee it looks at these texts and they see that there are 4 different variant readings. They have to decide which one they think was the original or closest to the original. And so different committees come up, they have different reasons for choosing the different variants. So the exercise was intended to help you struggle and wrestle with the text like the committees do. Okay? Well, I hope that this was helpful to help you kind of work through it. So Metzger gives it a B rating, and let me just mark that color. He gives it a B rating, which means the committee was not in total agreement, but they felt like the reading that's in the text was the best reading of all the textual variants. So I followed the translation of variant reading number 1 in my translation, and I hope that you did too, but you can choose one of those others if you like it. Oh, and by the way, before I hang up here, the King James Version almost always follows the Byzantine text. So whichever variant reading is BYZ, that's almost always the King James selection. The variant reading that's in the text is going to match the NRSV because that's Metzger's translation. The RSV and the NRSV are his committee's translation. Okay? Well, enjoy and keep working at it.